hit 6 threes.
Yeah, you guys are insane.
What did you guys do to kind of turn that game in the second quarter?
I mean, I think we just started playing defense. Honestly and truly, I feel like the first part of the game, we weren't making too many shots. I think we were shooting like 35%, 36% from the field. And I think we hung our hats on offense for the first maybe quarter and 10 minutes. And then after that, we kind of just came out and played defense. I mean, that's the whole point of it, yeah.
Julian, you guys beat Houston, historically one of the Spurs' biggest rivals. Given the past 2 games, how meaningful is this particular win for you and the team tonight?
I mean, it's an in-season tournament game. So obviously we want to win as much as we can, and that's the thing that, during the season we were able to win and get some recognition for. So we want to get those games. And then, I mean, obviously, like, the Texas team, we're from Texas, they're from Texas. There comes a certain level of rivalry with that. I mean, we want to be the best team in Texas. So every time we see them, we got to play hard, and we know what kind of game it's going to be. So, yeah.
And you shot well tonight, especially in the second half. How important was the team spacing and ball movement in helping you get your shots tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have got no shots if it wasn't for them. So shout out to Steph, passing the ball, Vic making the right plays, Dev. I feel like everybody just played together, and it wasn't about who got the shot. It was about what shot we got. So, yeah, I mean, shout out to everybody.
It seemed like in the second half, especially, Vic started to really pick apart that zone that they were trying to run.
Yeah.
What were you seeing from your perspective, and I guess what was on your mind trying to get to your spots?
Well, I mean, I was trying to get to the side with the big man. They were playing 2 bigs for a while. So I was just trying to get to the side where there wasn't 2 bigs, because they have to help. I mean, if you don't help, he's going to go dunk the basketball. So, but even on both sides of the zone, just big fella, he's a monster in the paint. So teams have to respect that, and then our job is to kind of just space around him and wait for his pass. So, yeah.
What did you see from him in the second half? I know the last couple of games have been kind of tough on him. He's commented on that. Like, what did you see from him tonight?
He was real direct. He was real, just to the point, catching the ball where he wanted it, making the move, and then he made a lot of the right plays. Like, he didn't make no mistakes for real. I mean, he was just getting to his spot, and whether it was a shot, layup, pass, he made all the right plays, and that comes with some misses too, and that's just how the game goes. But I feel like for him, I mean, he did his thing today, especially in the second half. He put his foot down, and he went out there and he busted some ass.
You obviously had a tough moment in LA at the end of that game at the foul line. What does it mean to you to turn around the next game and have a game like this?
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously it was tough. I wanted to win the game, and I wish that, I would have made those free throws and put us in overtime and give us another shot to win. But, it has to be short memory. Just on to the next one. That won't happen again. That's not my thing, so it won't happen again. But just coming out here and telling myself, that's over, and just it's a new game. Play a new game. We have to get this one. So.
When you say short memory, how quickly did that feeling leave you?
I want to say about 4 o'clock today. 4 o'clock today.
Houston is a really physical team. They really compete. What was it like, or how did it feel to you guys to actually match that physicality? Because Ime said y'all punked them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like we did that in the first quarter and 10 minutes. Like, I feel like the first quarter, they ran the pace. They played harder than us. They dictated a lot. And then the second half, I feel like that's when we came out and we actually played. But, Coach Mitch told us that it was going to be a tough game. And, I mean, every time we play them, it ends up being a dogfight. So, games like this aren't more about making shots. It's more about who's going to impose their will. And I feel like tonight we went out there, and that's what we were able to do, was impose our will and play how we wanted to play.
It looked like after you hit one of the 3-pointers, like you turned to the bench and said, "I told you."
I wasn't talking to Mitch. I was talking to Mike on the bench. He was telling me to keep shooting. I was like, "I got you. I told you to make one." Yeah.
Kelvin had 5 offensive boards tonight. Just, is that contagious when you see him muscling?
Yeah, for sure.
With the tall guys.
Yeah, I mean, I said it earlier today. I think he's he hustles the most. He plays the hardest. He has the most energy, and I think he's the best of that in the NBA. Period. Like, I think he just does that every game, and no matter where we are, who we're playing, how he's playing, how much he's playing, like, that's just what he brings to the table every day. And we need that from him. Even if the 5 rebounds don't end up in made shots, it takes time off the clock. It winds the defense down. It makes them a little more tired. So down, like, all that stuff adds up. Those 24 seconds each time add up. So, I mean, shout out to K. He does that every game. and he's real consistent and good at it. So shout out to him. We need that.
Jordan tonight, 9 points,
Hooping.
was his season high as a scorer.
Hooping.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hooping tonight. I mean, JL, he comes in there every day and he works. He does his thing, and when he gets in the game, he's ready. Like, he's ready to hoop, no matter who's in front of him, what the challenge is, what the matchup is. He goes out there and he plays the right way every time. So shout out to him too.
Maybe y'all don't get 15 steals every night, but is that type of defense sustainable or replicable? Where y'all were pressuring up high, jumping passing lanes. Felt like y'all were all over the court in the second half.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the way we want to play every game. Like, if we're able to play like that every game, I think we'll go out there and do just that. Obviously, every game is different. Teams run different things, different players. But when you have certain guys that are on the floor that could really score the basketball, you got to be on point. And we want to win. We lost 2 in a row, so we don't want to make it 3. We got to protect the home court too. So going out there and making a point.
Thanks, Drew.
Thank you, guys.